Y'all come on in. You're here on a great day and your chair's waiting for you.
We have our fourth soap today from Holy Cow.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, and we're so glad you're here.
Yes.
Come on in. We're going to talk about wet shaving today. And if you're here during the live premiere, join the chat. Say hi. There's a great crew of guys over there right now. And give us a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Yes. So, our mention today, it's New Razor Day.
It is.
The brethren get so excited when we get new hardware.
It was a little hard to pick the color because they have new fun colors this time. But we are happy with ours.
These plates, I think they have 5 different choices, and this is the electric blue. And let's introduce it. This is the Apex Razor by Ellsworth, and it is amazing. It was available in the stainless steel before Christmas,
and
this is its lighter and slightly cheaper little brother, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all.
It's a thing.
I thought that I would shave with this and then shave with a couple others and then come back and compare.
You know.
I've shaved with this every night since. Every night since. I just can't get over it. I'm just kidding, a candy shop. This is
his new toy.
Amazing. I like it so much. I want it in green too, and there's no difference.
There isn't.
No difference, y'all. I love it. What do you think? You tried it the other night.
I did, and I really was like, okay, Marcus, stop talking like crazy. But after I tried it, I was like, wow, okay, that was a very close, smooth shave, and I'm the queen of nicking myself, especially my legs, and this one, I gotta say, I did pretty darn good.
She's on blood thinners, that's why, for her heart. She's the blood thinners make the weepers more like ballers, but anyway, there you go.
No pain, obviously, but I'm like, oh, whoopsie. So this one is a very smooth shave, and it is insanely light. Like, I almost forget, just how it fits in my hand. It is weighted very well.
Somehow it feels formidable, but it's very light.
It's very light, but wherever the weight kind of goes, it really does help guide the razor, and I was very impressed with that, because some of the other times I do get a little nervous trying to find the right angle, and this one was pretty seamless.
And as I approach my, 200th shave in this world, what I like about this compared to the Henson is the Henson makes that 30-degree angle really automatic. Really automatic.
Which is there.
This one gives you a little bit more freedom without giving you enough of a leash to go all the way to Nicktown, if that makes sense. So if you want to start exploring angles a little bit, this is your pony. It won't let you go out of bounds.
It still has a little bit of like a training wheels vibe. Like you're there, it's enough to catch you, not fully fall over.
A grown-up tool for the most seasoned of shavers. So put it in the comments, let me know if you agree. But y'all, Ellsworth, Caleb, this is a beautiful, beautiful razor. Thank you, buddy. We love this. DJ, you were absolutely right. Hey, DJ was right.
He was right.
There you go. DJ, this would be his Desert Island razor, the Apex.
Okay, you may not be far behind now that we've seen that.
I know. And one of the things we didn't know was that at the end of the year, a lot of the YouTube channels, a lot of the Instagram shows, they do a best of program. They do. And y'all, this soap appeared in more top 5 lists than anything I saw in the shaving world yet. This is Chaos by Holy Caw, and an artisan we already love.
We do, and clearly we realized we missed, but if you just see the label alone, we were like, oh, what is going on? So I'm glad we could sneak it in.
Yes, and for our 200th episode, we revisited our first 3, and the third soap we ever did was New York by Holy Caw. What a beautiful
So it's kind of fun to have this one not too far after, like another new Holy Caw to really reinvest in them.
And if there's anything that I can identify in the Holy Caws, it's that they're all so different. I identify them by their complexity, by the beauty in which the pieces were put together.
Lots of layers.
That's how I know it's a Holy Caw. Pasteur Vision New York Vorv.
And now we have a new one.
We are in for another adventure today. Let's meet the soap. In the realm of fragrances, this is the embodiment of chaos incarnate. It defies traditional scent profiles, refusing to be categorized or tamed. Just as the Joker thrives on unpredictability, this perfume dances on the edge of familiarity and rebellion.
I'm not going to do the cool voice. That's a Marcus thing.
You got to do the cool voice.
Unleash your inner enigma with Chaos, a fragrance that captures the essence of the Joker himself. Step into a world of unpredictable madness and embrace the exhilarating aroma that embodies the mischievous spirit of Gotham's ultimate prankster.
Bursting forth with a maniac blend of... Oh, and there's set notes now. Okay, we're not going to read that.
That's all you get.
Y'all, based on the Joker from Batman.
How
My ingratiation into the Batman series was a movie called Dark Knight. So I didn't even see the one before it. Like, I just heard everybody talking about, y'all, you need to see Dark Knight. And I went and saw Dark Knight. I think I went back the next day and saw it again. It was that good a movie for me. And that's what broke open Batman for me. Like, I went and immediately got the first one again. I went and watched the third one the day it was released with Bane, even though it was a little bit different. I love that they have patterned a soap after one of the most amazing characters in the history of cinema and one of the most amazing Academy Award winning performances. And, just to draw some parallels, Heath Ledger himself lived a life quite chaotic. So there could be a lot to the story.
I know, look at that picture of the label. My goodness.
Just the way he's looking at kind of a Sweeney Todd.
Totally. And like the different colors splat going on.
Ooh, let's let this maniac out of his cell. Now, don't look at Melange from Barrister and Man. Don't look at this.
Nothing.
Don't look at this. That's an upcoming episode. Y'all, it looks like we've got a crystal note from the Razor Company today. Thanks. We are enjoying watching the Barbershop Duet in our showroom at the new location. Love, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal.
Wondered if you put it on. Wow. That's kind of fun.
What I love about ordering from the Razor Company is right before I go to bed, like at midnight on the Pacific Coast, I'll hit purchase. And when I wake up in the morning, I already have an email that the item is on its way to me.
The magic of a time difference. Voila.
Right. And a staff who is on it. Thank you, Jason and Crystal.
Thank you. Look at that. It's even better in person.
I am shook by the label.
I know.
Wow.
And then
y'all, somehow the websites never can really bring across the detail.
No, I want to shove it through the camera at them. Because
look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the soap. It's got a holy call label on the bottom. More. That's class, y'all. And we got the vegan formula.
We did get vegan this time.
Now, if there's anything wrong with that, but the talent was sold out. But I'm 6 of one, half a dozen the other for me.
I'm a little scared. Who should go first?
Ooh, I don't know. I think you should have it first impression.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
I'll be brave.
Okay. You be brave and I will ask you questions.
But I did not read anything, so I have
I know
idea.
Nothing. I just know this is, as it said, maybe a little bit of the familiar and then it takes a turn. Who knows? Much like the Joker.
I'm guessing chaos is
that opening scene in Dark Knight with the bank, with the masks, that scene. Dear Lord. Anyway, okay, open it.
Go watch the movie. There we go. Okay. No, another holy cow. Oh, right. These are
we got that. At first I was like, they forgot the soap. Yeah, no, it's a little cosmetic.
But actually watching on TRC, Crystal's little fragrance little things, they talk about this and how it has a little thing going on. Wow, this has like a shimmer. I don't think you can see it, but there is. Okay, don't get
This
too
is
close.
a pour like I've never seen before.
Don't get too close.
It looks like it's been like tub lathered a little bit.
It is measured perfectly for us.
Okay, take it.
I have no idea what to expect.
Breathe in the chaos. What do you get?
Oh, wow. It's funny it's called chaos because I'm immediately like warm and comfy. I was
going to say, that smile on her face, y'all.
But maybe that's the trick of it. I don't know.
She doesn't make that face in chaotic situations. No. That is not her roller coaster face.
No, I was actually
That is her warm campfire with a little cozy drink face. That's look on her face. Oh!
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in here, but I'm loving it. It's not the chaos I was expecting, clearly.
I think she likes this Joker a little too much, folks. I think he's reeling her in a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. It's not a chocolate, but it's something that could come across as like a melted gooey s'more kind of a thing. Not gourmand.
What?
I don't know how to say it's not gourmand, but that's as close as my brain could make a scent that I know.
Y'all, we have a Sterling lip balm that's s'mores. Is it a little close to that?
That's way too sweet. But this is like, but this is like, if I had to pick, like it's a melted gooey yummy something.
She likes this, y'all.
And then there's then it gets really like more masculine and woodsy and spicy.
Whoa. Does it describe the Joker?
Not what I thought the Joker was going to smell like.
Right? This is a much kinder
Maybe it's like
version
an undercover Joker.
This is the Joker if everybody had been nice to him his whole life, maybe.
This is him without the mask.
That's
He's
what this
like
turns
in disguise,
into, right?
kind of.
Oh, okay. You know, I think I need to know what's
I'm going to need your help because I'm really...
I don't think she's ever gone for whiff number 7 before she's passed it over.
I want words to come out, but they're not working.
the chaos here. Okay, here.
The words aren't working. Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm not expecting this, am I?
I don't think so. I thought I was going to have better words, but I'm a little stumped here.
No, you did great so far. You did great. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Watch him completely disagree.
Whoa. See, my brain immediately worked like a coin counter. And it took in this scent.
Speaking
and
of a bank.
Yeah, right. And it went, okay, if it's chocolate, put it in chocolate. If it's creamy,
not.
put it in the creamy. If it's orange, put it in orange. If it's zesty, put it in zesty, right? Whoa. Y'all, so for me, this is what I get. When I put the coins in my coin counter, it's like, just when one coin was about to drop into a slot, it would change. Yep. So like the quarter would change into a nickel, and then it changed into a dime, and none of them went in the slots they were supposed to go in because this is too different, and it keeps changing. But you're right, there is something deeply beautiful and comforting under all of it.
And it's like almost the beauty in the chaos. Like somehow it's working, but I don't know what it's doing.
All of the charm of a beautiful confection without it being gourmand.
Right. It's as close as you can kind of get.
Whoa, and then something clean and a little bit bracing like sea air at the end of it.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
Well, take another gasp in here. Let's see what you get.
I do kind of see that what you mean by the sea air. I was getting more of like a woodsy spice or something.
Yes, and y'all, like the Joker can be so many things. And even if you saw the beautiful Joaquin Phoenix film, right? Oh. There's just so much going on under the surface.
Right.
That like, I feel like this gives you the surface and then it gives you everything going on underneath it. The same way that the Joker character, the bad guy going all the way back in our DC comics was written to be.
You know? And there's something about this that you kind of do.
You know, I'm glad you said that. I think that's why the Joker, is that no matter how bad he's written to be, there's always something about him that almost gives sympathy to the devil.
Yeah, just enough to be like,
right. You know, almost like I wouldn't have, destroyed the city, but I understand.
His world.
I can get where somebody who was treated like that could actually end up doing that. And I think that's the beauty of the Joker character.
It's not it reminds us
to be good to each other, to be kind to each other, because
you don't
even small aggressions or bullying actions can have massive effects on somebody like the Joker.
Right.
So I love that this gives you all of that swirling mystery under the surface that is not entirely it's not entirely the most like beautiful, comforting jacket. It's something mysterious and a little bracing and masculine all at the same time. Is there a single scent note you can pick out?
It's exactly what you're saying. Like, it starts off sweet, maybe a fruit, maybe something, and then it goes, it's not chocolate, but something creamy and gooey and yummy.
Yes.
And then it's like a woodsy, outdoorsy, I don't even know.
And it's not a powder.
No.
But it is clean and white at the very beginning, and then as it brings you down, what are those spices? It's not like a toffee. It's like
but it's not chocolate, and it's not. I can tell you what it isn't.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a long list of everything it's not, but
it's something that makes it sweet and cozy.
Right.
But it's not a gourmandy. I'm sure it's made with some sort of fruits or something.
Right.
But I am stumped.
I love it. And I think this is why this made it to everybody's top 10 list of last season.
It must have, because
there's just something so mysterious in this that when you look at the painting, you have no idea how they made the colors that make it up. But I think I have a way to look at the palette of this artist, because Holy Caw has left us a list of the scent notes. May we see them, please?
Yes. I'm so glad we didn't read this ahead of time, because maybe that would have ruined our moment of really not being able to pull anything apart.
It almost makes me see like a big movie premiere. Like with all of the beautiful tuxedos, all of the scenery, the red carpet, all of the luxury, and then the Joker planning something that's just going to dump cold water on the entire thing.
Totally rearrange it all.
Whoa, that is in here. And isn't that part of what the shaving adventure is about? Adventure, right? Sometimes you just want lime. Sometimes you just want a beautiful lemon. But sometimes you want to be a part of a movie. You want to be a part of an adventure where you're going to go chasing down a bad guy, or maybe even for 10 minutes becomes the hero that's tracking him down. And like, that's what the shading
involved
is about
in the story.
Right.
You know?
Okay. So hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Bursting forth with a maniac blend of zesty lemon and bitter orange, chaos opens with an electrifying energy that mirrors the Joker's infectious laughter.
Right.
A dash of tobacco and cinnamon, I almost said that, adds a spicy twist, foreshadowing the unpredictability that lies within.
Yikes. At the heart of this intoxicating concoction, a bouquet of wildflowers dances with reckless abandonment.
Whoa.
Okay.
I kind of get that, but it's so underneath it
And
all.
again, it's so well blended.
See if it's there. See if you get the wildflowers.
Maybe when we lather later, we'll get a little different with. But then,
right.
okay, so here's the actual floral thing going. Hints of lavender evoke the duality of the Joker's personality, offering both an air of elegance and an underlying sense of chaos. A touch of sinister violet adds depth, reflecting the layers that make up this complex character.
As chaos dries down, it reveals its darker side. Rich, smoky undertones of vetiver and oud resonate with the enigmatic aura of the Joker's plans. Patchouli and leather notes wrap around you like the Joker's signature attire, leaving an indelible mark both alluring and unsettling.
Well, that is a description. Holy moly.
Woo! Woo! This is so beautiful. I don't know if I would put anything in it as unsettling, but I could see how a little bit of the craziness is in here for sure. Just giving you a little bit of that off-kilter sense, right?
Just that tug-of-war back and forth, and like, you know, one thing plays off the next, which is kind of cool too.
And this is our Vanulay Honeycomb Shaving Bowl from Monica, deep in the heart of Texas. And this is our Teton Shaving Brush. The rocks are from the Zen series. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get in the lather, y'all.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, things happening?
Y'all, so for me, in this lather, it all comes together. Sometimes in lathers, the scent loses a little bit of intensity and it spreads out a little bit. And you get to like look at the different scent notes a little bit more. This one's a little different. This one, like all of the brightness, all the personality of the different scent notes are seeming to like come together in this.
Interesting.
And present more of one unified character. And I am loving it. Y'all, this is their vegan base. And look at this lather. I have put maybe, 2 minutes into this? And look at that beautiful ice cream cone. And she's a little bit thirsty. Keep adding a little water until you get a legit yogurt in your bowl that's got an iridescent quality. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to something you will only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the chaotic whiff, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And
oh, interesting. It did kind of find its new way to blend together.
Right? And I think it all came together kind of in the middle so that the individual notes that you can get from that are creating more of their own brand new scent here. And I am loving this.
It's funny because now I'm back to not being able to pick things out like at the beginning. I mean, I know we just read that, but now even smelling here, I don't know if I would have picked out half of these that are listed.
It got a little cleaner. Now I'm a little bit more in the flowers. The wildflowers are more here now.
Yeah, and there is the tobacco is almost kind of blended, and cinnamon almost is just like a little mysterious binder in the middle of those things.
And the tobacco is the leaf, y'all. It's not the smoke. It's not the cured. It's not the cherry tobacco. It's the real tobacco leaf.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
And then it says sinister violet, which is what's different. Because there is a different flower, and I wasn't sure which one it was.
It's like a spicy violet, or like just a slightly smoky violet.
And it does say that there's a smoke and leather in there, too, so then maybe that's more part of it, too.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, I can see why this was on the list, and it would be, honestly, if we had not known it was on everyone's favorites, we probably would have picked it just mainly off the label. But now getting the whiff of that, like,
and just parts of the leather in this are me beautiful. The same way as like, well, have we never said this on the show? You know the leather of a brand new luxury car? When you get it, just like that, a hint of that leather. Yeah. What's in this?
It's a different type of leather than like, because we've talked about like worn leather and other stuff, and this is not.
No,
it's that
this
new
is more
shiny.
like a super soft, super luxury leather that's like meant for like really upscale cars.
You know the new car smell. You know.
Not that this is a new car smell.
No.
But the leather
the
is.
leather.
The leather is.
It's a different type of feeling.
Right.
Yeah, because it does say it starts off with a zesty lemon and bitter.
Whoa.
orange.
And I was just thinking, I'm getting citrus. I'm getting the lighter sides in the lather.
And it's just right where it totally disappears, but it starts off with a little of that high energy kind of citrus thing. And then it hits the dash of the tobacco, cinnamon, at least how it's listed here. And then more of the heart notes are the wildflowers and that lavender. And then it comes through to have the more sinister violet part of it. And then the final piece is rich, smoky undertones of vetiver, which I do get more in here. I have to say. And then it hits the patchouli and leather kind of spots going on.
Right. You know what's amazing about this for me? And I'm having a thought that I'm pretty sure is going to drag us deeper. But, you know, Batman has always been, especially the Joker, a little bit of an homage to a Jekyll and Hyde character.
Ah, right.
Because he's mostly Hyde. But you have to have shadows of Jekyll for the Joker to make sense. In most of the stories, he's not pure evil. There's been something introduced into the Joker's system where we, like society, have created this evil in him. So I think they might have done something rather clever and miraculous in these, but we're going to have to go down to the basement to talk about it. Okay, so you ready? The Joker's got two characters. Okay. He's got one that he can be totally normal in public, right? And he can totally pass as normal, and he knows that. It's what all great sociopaths know how to do. Yeah. But the second part is when he decides to go full-on Joker mode, it's bananas, y'all! It's bananas! He doesn't care what happens. He'll be sliding down a pile of cash money that's on fire. Yep. I mean, it just goes from absolute chaos to rather normal. Just in the blink of an eye.
And it's almost like that's the strategy of the character. Right. Is how that back and forth of like, whoa, which one am I getting? You know?
So here's my hypothesis. I think in the tub, you're getting a little bit more of the chaos side of the Joker. And magically, I don't know how, but magically when you add the water and you add a little bit of time and love from your brush, this becomes the Joker that is ready to go out for a night on the town. Smell how different they are.
Yeah, there's something prettier and cleaner about this one, which would make sense, like fitting into real life a little disguise.
The crazy stuff that's talked about in the set notes that is so present for me right off the puck. Those notes have a way of then coming together to create a new kind of clean and beautiful smell in the lather.
Yeah, it blends there somehow differently.
They're so different. That's Mr. Hyde. This is Dr. Jekyll. I don't even get cinnamon in this, but I do in that big time now.
Right. And it's interesting because we were both so baffled smelling it off the tub of like, I don't even know what category to put this in. And that's kind of the point. This is the chaos. You can't put it in. Wow. You know? And then this, you maybe could try and sort of squeeze it into something. Right. A little more clean. It has the citrus. It has a little of the floral. It has, you know, if we didn't know the label as such, and you just took a whiff. What? Is there a person or a place? Like, what do you get?
You know, I think this takes me to both. I think this takes me to a person and a place. I think this takes me somewhere rather travel related. I saw like a beautiful open air patio on the top deck of a luxury cruise ship. Like the kind with smokestacks that look like an ocean liner. Like those kind of things. That's the adventure that I kind of smell in this. A tiny bit of the aquatic maybe, just a tiny hint of it. But mostly, I think the reason I thought cruise ship was the aquatic part for the adventure. But I get more of the lovely cologne I have on, more of the lovely stuff that I washed these beautiful clothes in, more of the beautiful things that the chefs are preparing for me over on that side of the ship.
Elegance kind of
those, and then just a tiny bit of the sea, like in the distance, and all of it coming together.
A little more dapper.
So not an aquatic, but maybe just the beginning of a fantastic sea vacation adventure is kind of what this smells like to me.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to think. If I didn't know, like clearly we're led a little by the story and the label on purpose, but I was just curious if we didn't have that to kind of sway us, what we'd think.
It just makes me picture like a hotel on, like a gorgeous luxury hotel on opening day of just being new and perfect and ready for the visitors.
Almost like something you haven't seen before. Like it is a hotel, but there's something different about it. That it's the adventure, the elegant side. That there's something like a new and improved version of something.
Now, what do you get off the puck if it may not be the Joker? What would you get?
Again, it just whatever that combo of how they warm and kind of connect together. I don't know if it's the cinnamon tobacco side that I get more from here.
Right.
But there is something about it. I don't get like fall, but I do get that sense of comfort and cozy.
Yeah, I get this as a cooler weather scent. Not necessarily autumn, but I do get that this is more, I don't know, the fall springs.
Like I just see, I see myself sitting on a couch all cozied in with like a blanket over my shoulder, reading a book or holding a hot cocoa. Like there's something about that just comfort moment.
And it's nice that it's not a crazy strong intensity. I'd put it maybe at a 2.5 out of 5, maybe a 2. Okay. Right? Just a little bit lighter, but something that just comes to you on the breeze rather than something that's kind of like under your nose. Does that make sense?
No, this is one of those scents that I know the more time we spend with this, the more we're going to find in it because it is so different. It's not something we can put in that category right away.
Right. No, yes. You know? The how it shaves section will be interesting because we will have spent a few more weeks with the scent before we shoot
Giving it some more whiffs in time. You know, it's just interesting because I feel like this is one of those ones that is kind of cool in its own way because of that.
And I love that Holy Cow is so much smarter than me. Can I just say that? Because I would have started with like incense and cinnamon, and I would have just made this like all the darker scents because it's the Joker, and then maybe something throw red, like a citrus in to make it light. Y'all, every single ingredient in this is helping to build a character, and without a single one of these, it wouldn't exactly work in the same way it's working.
It is such a new, different scent because Joker's his own thing. There is not much else that, like, as a character in a story.
And I love that this focused on the center of that Joker smell. So it's not the light, clean zesties. It's not the super dark cinnamons and those musties. No, this hits you with something so unique right in the middle. Something so clean and comforting. And yet, you know what? I think that's why this is so frightening. Because when you open a Joker soap and it's this comforting, you're about to die.
Yeah, bad things are coming.
Right. If you trust the Joker like this smells this much, something really bad is about to happen to you. And it's pretty simple. All you have to do is stage a bank robbery with 3 or 4 of your closest friends. Give them all a mask so they look exactly like you. And then as each one of them does their designated duty, well, they're going to go down the tubes and you just got your own. So head over to WHOLLYKAW.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Back from my shave with chaos, and it was anything but chaotic. It was very calming and relaxing, and that lather knew exactly what to do. I guess the only thing I wish, if I could, is that it was more of a potent intensity for scent scale, because I just wanted more of it. I really did. It's very enjoyable and very calming, and there's just fun parts in it that I know it's kind of got the crazy logo and things, but there's a very calming aspect to this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I'll be back for more.
Welcome to Messages.
So our friend Matt from Teton Shaves sent us this brush from his Zen series, and we are absolutely enjoying it. But he also sent us a special code so that you have a chance to win and get any brush from his site that you want with a giveaway.
Any brush on his site, y'all. That is so generous because these are amazing and they're so beautiful, and y'all are so lucky. All you have to do is be a subscriber here to the Barbershop Duet on YouTube, be a follower of Teton Shaves on Instagram, and send an email to we sent you at the barbershopduet.com. Mention the Teton Shaves brush giveaway and check back on May 1st to see if you are our lucky winner, and best of luck. And you know, it's coming to me now that this is 2/3 of the way to chocolate right off the puck.
Yeah, because it's not, there's nothing in there that says it, but
a little honey
somehow,
maybe? Like, whoa, all the sweet stuff welcomes you there, and then all the crazy hits you, and then it just like lightens up here and becomes all nice and ready for the day and completely ready to betray you and slide down a big pile of burning money.
You can just put it on to enjoy the escape, like maybe becoming that character of just living in your own little world for a moment.
Yeah, and I think I call it a vacation scent because if I'm gonna be having that much fun, I want to smell like I'm having that much fun.
I could get that,
and this is that much fun.
It is, and you know, it is different from our other Holy Cow. Like they all have their own personality, but this is something different.
Yeah,
too.
We didn't even touch on that. Y'all, this is so different from our other 3. It just totally makes me excited to smell some more from Holy Cow because it means that the boundaries have now been expanded into what they're capable of.
I know, and I forgot how well, like, reading a description before smelling the soap really starts to change things, too. So that's been kind of fun to have this nice full-on description. There's a lot of detail and thought that went into this soap, and we are very grateful. So don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.